This is the Titanic, world's largest museum attraction, and it's in Branson, Missouri. You can see the iceberg. And the ship. Little waterfall here. And there's the iceberg. I'll pan around. There's the Branson water tower. And here's the entrance. Here's where you wait in line. There's no line this morning. I'm here real early. And then you come out over here. This is the boarding pass that you get when you enter the museum. And on the back, it has the name of somebody that was on the Titanic. And at the end of the voyage through the Titanic, you see what happened, whether he was a survivor or whether he died during the shipwreck. And this person's name is Adolf Saalfeld. He was a first-class passenger, age 47. His destination was New York City, New York. So we'll see as we go through the museum, we'll see what happened to him. The grand staircase of the Titanic. This is a suite of one of the Macy's owners. The musicians played until the end. None of them survived. You can drive the ship with this wheel. I made my way to the freezing deck outside.
Notice this large, claw-like mechanism lying on the ground, and these three hung from the cranes. These are...
This room has the children that were on the Titanic.
Although it did not service the boilers, it was used as a ventilation and extraction shaft for the turbine. As the Titanic crossed the Atlantic, 650 tons of coal shoveled into the cylindrical motor where it was burned to produce steam. These motors varied 16 feet in diameter. This picture shows a steam boiler used to work inside. The steam was piped through these disintegrated engines, which, under the formation, we got this. The orange is inside the cylinder, is inside the cylindrical face.
This wall honors the Jewish passengers. These show the sloping of the deck as the Titanic sank. Got steeper and steeper to walk. You can try these. This is the lifeboat, and they didn't have enough lifeboats for all the passengers. Now they're required to have enough lifeboats for all the passengers. How cold was it? You put your hand in the water and it's extremely cold. These are all the flags that were on the Titanic. This is the passenger that was on my boarding pass. I found his name on the first class passengers, and he was a survivor. They have some cute cottages. New York Times, Titanic sinks 4 hours after hitting iceberg. This is a tribute to the spiritual heroes of the Titanic. Here's Mr. Adolf Saalfeld again.
In 1985, another team entered the race. For 50 days, they towed a robotic video camera along the bottom, but saw nothing. Days away from giving up, a faint image suddenly appeared on the screen. It was indistinct, but something was there. As they maneuvered the camera closer, Ralph White was one of the first to know what they'd found. As the expedition team watched in fascination, their robotic explorers soon revealed the first of the ship's many secrets. On the night of her demise, she hadn't slid easily into the sea. Tantalizing, the images the expedition captured were limited to portions of the ship at a time, like small, eerie snapshots.
The maximum visibility of the Titanic at any one time is 100 feet. So you're only going to see 100 feet of what was an 800-foot object.
2 years after the 1985 expedition, a French and American team set out with a daring new mission to see the ship themselves and to make the first dangerous probe into the interior. Months of intensive planning went into what would be a deep-sea mission, every bit as technologically sophisticated and potentially life-threatening as landing.
Going to sea, let alone diving into the Titanic, is a major undertaking. It would take us almost a year to put together the necessary equipment to guarantee its success.
The entire mission hinged on the Nautil, a $20 million submersible in which a crew of 3 would descend through the 2.5 miles of pitch-black sea that enveloped the wreck below. It would be a 2.5-hour journey, and as the Nautil descended, the weight of the water above would create pressures of such intensity that even a microscopic leak in its titanium hull would literally vaporize the crew. At 12,500 feet, the Nautil reached the sea floor. The crew powered up its thrusters, turned on its lights for the first time. As they cautiously edged towards where the hidden ship should be, they anxiously peered into the darkness ahead.
I remember looking through the port into total blackness, and then all of a sudden, shadows started to take shape, and there was form in the blackness, and we came up right on the bow of the Titanic, the classic shot of the Titanic.
It was a powerful moment. The gaping 30-foot hull was high above the iceberg's reach. If the ship's collision with the iceberg didn't tear open this hull, what did?
In further investigation, this hole was found to be a structural crack that occurred when the bow impacted the bottom.
How are you doing this morning? Good, thank you. Well, this is going to be the halfway mark on the shore, so from here, we'll head up the stairs to the right, or you can take the elevator up, either one. With all of the copyright agreements, you can take pictures of all the artifacts upstairs, just in front of the video, please. And then you'll eventually come back down the stairs the other side, and then you can take photos on the stairs on the other side when you come back down. And that's just because this is the flow of traffic over here. So from here, you go ahead upstairs. Do you have any questions so far? Enjoy the rest. Enjoy first class. Sorry? On and off since 2011. I've been officially back about 3 years, so. Yeah, I do shows. Well, good morning, folks. How are we doing? Good. Good. Is it your first time here with us? Last time. Okay, your first. All right. When was the last